Hello, good evening, everyone. Hi, this is Christine Crowell here. And would you like to know a roadmap to automating your healthcare business operations and doing it with confidence? And this is such an amazing opportunity for us all, because it's something that I can speak from the heart, that I've actually done myself. AI has literally helped me to automate my business, and it can also help you automate your healthcare business. And I'm seeing that large organizations are using this as we speak, because they're looking at the inflation, they're looking at getting things ready before anything difficult was going to happen, for example. So in today's video, I'd like you to stay till the end, because what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking to you about what you can do to automate your healthcare business operations. Listen, I have been in healthcare for 35 years, and I've ran multiple healthcare businesses for over 20 years. I have been through 3 recessions. And let me tell you something. When we first started doing businesses many years ago, it was literally pen and paper. It was difficult. Although we love to do the care, we love to look after our clients, for example, the paperwork was through the roof. And the more paperwork you have, the more staff members you need to help with the paperwork, that you're increasing and increasing, and your operations get bigger and bigger. And you know what happens in that aspect? People also get lost with what they're meant to actually be doing. So with this AI, like I said, I spoke the other day about, the paperwork. It used to be literally like piles of timesheets that you would have to go through every single week, say, for example, on a Monday. And I'm talking about massive piles. And that was just my pile. Then the other staff members would have their piles. Everyone would have these piles. We'd divide it up. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we'd have to divide them up. Or you do it by yourself. And if you're a large agency, can you imagine how you would feel by the end of the day? And there's no need for that now, I know, because you've got the rotors, you've got the software, for example. But now AI is here, and AI can help you with your shift work, your scheduling, your timesheets, your invoicing. It's like everything all gets done in one go, and it's so fast. It's like seconds. It's like very quick. Sorry, I didn't mean to do it in that way, but it literally is that fast. And you are at the most amazing time to be able to take advantage of this. And they're costing about from £25 a month up to £100 a month, or even 200. Depends what type of voice AI you have, for example. But when you look at that, you've got to have all of these staff members. If you've got like hundreds of staff members, for example, right? Yes, you've got the ones out in the field, the carers, the nurses, for example, and, everyone's doing a wonderful job, for example. But then you've got your staff in the office that's dealing with all the paperwork, the red tape, the regulations, the compliance, the invoices, the KPIs, all of that, the risk assessments, all of that. And now we're actually taken away from the care that we're meant to be delivering to the highest of standard, which, I'm sure you are. But I know that for me, I know I still was delivering a very high level of care to service users and patients, for example, because that was very important to me, as well as the paperwork, the timesheets, etc. But with AI, it's a no-brainer. It does it for you. And then you don't have to have so many staff members, because it's like you've got one staff member to help this staff member to do this, then you've got this staff member to help that staff member that's there helping someone else to do something, then you've got another staff member. You don't need to do that, because I used to think, okay, whenever I get to 1,000 hours, I need to take on a staff member in the office, for example. So if you've got like 5,000 hours, 6,000 hours a week, for example, then that means you've got like 5 staff members, plus you've got your admin person. You then would have a receptionist, someone to answer the phone. Then you would also have your bookkeeper as well, in-house kind of thing. And then you've got your care manager, then you've got your care coordinator, then you've got your senior team leader who's actually out in the field as well. So think about imagining that you could reduce your wages by 30 to 50 to even 100,000 a year. And that money is then put into a savings account to pay for any unexpected expenses. And I'll give you an example. So for example, you've got invoice finance. You're invoicing, you're sending invoices out on time. And then 3 months passes and you've got an invoice that hasn't been paid. So then that invoice that you've invoiced 3 months ago, which could amount to even £50,000, that you've got invoices or dollars, that you've got invoices outstanding that are 3 months and older, for example, that means that there's a block on you getting that money for the staff wages, for example. So imagine you got invoices that are £80,000, for example, or dollars. And then you've got this block of 50,000 because those invoices are 3 months old or more. So that means you can't draw down 80, well, say if we look at 95% of that 80,000. So say if you wanted to draw down 75,000, but you can't. You can only draw down 25,000 because there's 50,000 that is on a block that's blocking you from getting the money that you've just invoiced for because you've got aged invoices, for example. And invoice factoring, invoice finance, they won't pay if those invoices are 3 months and over, for example. So this is where you can really focus on spending the time doing the relationships, making sure that the invoice that has been received, it's been checked with the AI, because the AI can do all of that for you. It can do the timesheets, it can do the invoices, it can do all of these things where they speak to each other automation wise. There's different agents, AI agents, that can speak with each other to get things done for your organization, so that if there is a problem with an invoice, there's confirmation straight away. Something's wrong here. This time's not right. So you're going to have better cash flow as well. But like I said, imagine if you do get a block for whatever reason, and then you've got that savings in your business that you've put away 10-15% each month, for example. You put it away in your business, and then if you're faced with an issue, then you've got that money there to pay for any unexpected invoices that crop up. Because when you're running a care business, for example, you're running it really basically month to month. It's not very often that you actually have like a lump sum of money to pay for when something goes wrong. You then have to be rushing around to the bank to see if you can get a loan, to see if you can use a card, a credit card, or whatever it is to pay, to help you to pay for staff wages. And I'm speaking real here because I've been there and I've done it and I've seen how it works, for example. But if we use this AI, then we can then use that money to save, because this AI, there's some things going on at the moment where there's one business, one person is running their business with all AI agents, AI automation, like what I'm talking about with you today, for example. This is how we're progressing, for example. And I'm not saying that you just need a one-man band and AI. Well, maybe it depends how big you want to go, really, how big you want to grow, should I say. But imagine you've got that money saved up each month, and then if you get a block, if there's a delay in payment, it's not going to rock your world. It's not going to cause stress. You'll just be like, oh, that's okay, I'll wait. And then everything is running smoothly and fine. Isn't that the perfect solution for running a care business? Because we know that running a care business can be stressful. We know this. So if you've got AI to help with your operational side of things, whether you're registered with the Care Quality Commission or registered in the States with regulatory bodies, for example, your city, for example, if you've got AI to help you in your operations, it's going to take away the stress. It's going to help your mindset. You're going to feel more freer because you know that things are being taken care of. You can breathe again. I know what it's like. I've been in my care businesses and I've been there till 10, 11 o'clock at night, sometimes even midnight. Now I get home, get straight into bed, then I wake up 5 in the morning, for example, and then I'm out doing calls just for the ones that need hospital appointments, because I just didn't want to put pressure on anybody. If someone was to go off sick for unexpected reasons, then everything was covered, because I like to get up early anyway. So it wasn't a problem for me. I'm not complaining about that side of things, so don't get it wrong, because I do enjoy ensuring that people receive the care at the right time. But with this AI, it can do your compliance, because that's another thing. When you've got an inspection coming up or you've got a visit, the compliance is being done every day. Every day. Not you sitting there writing things out, checking this, checking that. It shouldn't be that way. We shouldn't be working harder. Not in today's world. We should be working smarter. So let me go into a few more aspects of what AI automation can do for you in your business or in your healthcare business. Okay, because I think it's important that, I just talk about a few of the things, the benefits that it can do for you. And I'm super excited because I've already implemented it in my business. And I'm also trying to help businesses implement it into theirs as well. So grab your coffee, grab your tea, water, whatever. So I'm going to talk to you about some objectives here that you may have, because I want to explain to you that today's training is about a roadmap to automating your care business operations with confidence. Okay, it is amazing that we have this opportunity today, and it's here. Okay, it's not going back, it's not going away, it is here, for example. So we have to embrace it, and companies are the frontier ones. They're already starting to embrace it. I know some of you probably waiting to see what's happening or whatever, but embrace it, because the prices are really good right now as well. So because I've been doing this 4-day challenge, for example, AI challenge, to get you to understand about AI, what it does, why you should use it, what is the benefit of using it, all the different systems in place that you can use AI for example. So I covered and I talked about voice AI for client communication, AI tools for scheduling, invoicing, automations, and also building a custom AI roadmap for you. So today, I'm going to just go through a few things that may be on your mind, for example, but you can also put in the chat as well, and I can look at answering it. But you can also book an appointment, and I can talk with you one-on-one like I've been doing today, for example, with some people that have called and booked the appointment, for example, and I've gone through with them, and the ones that have been discussing AI, they've received the free gift, for example. So I'm going to clarify with you some of the things that may be, stopping you from embracing AI automation. Okay, so let's dive in to some of these common objections that I can hear some of you may be saying, for example, about adapting AI, for example. So imagine hiring a full-time admin staff. That can cost up to $36,000 or pounds a year, for example. Depends, how high up they are as well. Whereas with AI tools, QuickBooks, and if you're scheduling shifts, for example, there's ShiftCare, which cost $25 a month. And they can all speak to each other as well, these AIs. Okay, they work well together. So many businesses, you can actually recover your investment in AI within months through time saved, reduced errors. It will reduce your errors and things get done quickly. Look, something that would take someone a week to do would probably take them, 1 hour, for example. That's how fast it is. Okay? And we want to reduce errors. We don't want errors in the business because that can affect those who we serve. So we want to provide quality outcomes for those that use the service, for example, because they are vulnerable adults, for example, or children. So these tools are very simplistic. Many tools like Zoho Invoice and ShiftCare, they are designed for small business owners like yourselves, or maybe you're medium size or a large company. And you don't need to have a technical background because you will be trained how to use it. We do automation implementation for AI to organizations. And this has been very clear from last year when I started talking about AI tools. If you go back and you'll see my playlist, you'll see some things here where I've talked about AI and how we should look at it. Sometimes I was kind of like, ooh, I'm not sure. But now, because I've worked with it, I know what it can do. I have seen it. I've seen what it can achieve. And it can achieve some remarkable things. So during this AI automation challenge, for example, I talked about setting up and customization. And we have an AI bootcamp for business owners, for example, where I will guide you step by step on how to do it. And you'll even see it in action at the bootcamp, which we hold every single month. So if any of you, for example, decide to go for the AI bootcamp, we've also got our usual bootcamp as well. And for January, you get the AI bootcamp as well as a special offer, for example. So I'll explain this as well. Another objection is that you may think that your staff won't want to adapt to AI. And yeah, some of them won't. I'm going to be truthful and honest, because when I started introducing software into my care agency in 2001, for example, the staff, they were all against the software. And that software cost me about $5,000 just for the software. Then there was the monthly charges, and then we had service. It was expensive back then, you know. And yeah, they did. They were fighting against it. They didn't want to use it. They didn't want to use it at all. It was like pulling teeth. But you can't let your staff control how you're going to run your business, because at the end of the day, it's your vision, it's your business. And if it's going to help your business and help your clients, then it has to be for the greater good. So yes, you will come across some staff members that are frightened because they're worried that they're going to lose their job. Well, they need to adapt and see what they can do to adapt with the AI, for example. So, like I said, they can be trained, and it's natural for them to have concerns. But with proper training, your staff can adapt quickly. So AI tools, they will make their jobs easier, not harder. Why would they want it to be harder? It can be easier for them. Everybody gets the work done. And it's going to increase your flow of work. Then you can take on more clients. If you can take on more clients, then you could possibly keep your staff on. But just take on more clients, and then you don't need to take on more admin staff. You just keep the ones you've got. You know, just like Salesforce, what they're doing. They're not taking on any new staff. They've increased by 30% by using AI. And they've, moved staff around, for example. But they're deciding that they're not going to be taking on any new staff because they've got AI. And AI can just get on and do things and actually increase your business for you. So we implement all types of AI. There's so many out there that is amazing, but also because I've had 35 years experience in healthcare businesses, different types, for example, I know what type of AI would work in your company, and I would help you to implement that as well. So I'm going to provide an example here, okay? So one of my clients, brand new client this is, had their team train AI scheduling within 2 days. And now their staff love it. So it's being implemented right now as I'm speaking to you. So AI might make your business less personal. That could be an objective that you've got. It won't. AI handles repetitive tasks so you and your staff can focus on providing personalized care and service. So just think about, like for me, I've got AI in my business because I've had to try it out, and it's really worked really well for me. It really, really has. And with everything that I do with it, it does it quickly. And this is my experience. I've reduced the number of staff members I've got, and I've got AI in my business. Multiple AI. And this is what I was showing you during this 4-day. And if you're able to come to the AI bootcamp, I will show you even more AIs. I've got a list of 10 types of AI that you can put into your business, but it depends what type of business you are, how big you are, for example, what stage you're at. There's so many. And you know what's so wonderful about it as well is that you can also get your time back. It's amazing. It's a good feeling. I'm starting to feel more freer. I'm able to do more videos here and train. Have you noticed I'm doing more videos and I'm training, I'm providing you with more content to help you in your care businesses. I handle my time right. I've got my daily habits, of course, but I've also got AI. And I've got a couple of team members as well. Not as much as what I used to have. So another objective is that maybe that you think, oh, these AI tools, they're not going to work for my business. Well, I'll tell you, it will work for your business. Start small with 1 or 2 of them. You don't have to have like the whole list. Start with 1 or 2. Get used to it, like invoicing or appointment reminders or voice AI. That is such a good one. That is. And it can scale as you see the results. So it's also with AI, it's very flexible. Okay, they even offer you some free trials as well. So you can get to test them without committing as well. But you'll love it. So, you know, I really want you to be thinking about AI. Now, if you haven't watched my videos previously, please do watch them, okay? Because I want to know what you think about using AI in your business. What do you think about using AI in your business? Because the frontiers, the beginners, they're already doing it. They're running. The big companies, they're already using it anyway. They started using it from last year and the year before. AI is not new. AI's been out probably, there's been people operating AI for 12 years. I've only just been with it for about a year, for example. I knew about it, but I didn't implement it, which I should have done a lot earlier. So AI tools, they can integrate with your existing software if you have that. And what's the best tool for managing both client and communication and invoicing is AI. And AI also ensures data security when using AI tools. Look, the government is using it. Look, in the UK, you know, Keir Starmer talks about AI is the UK's superpower, or that UK is going to become AI's superpower or something like that. So the governments are using it in America, everywhere around the world. All of us are. Chat GPT is here. We're using it. We're already using it. So why not go one step more? Imagine that you can save yourself 10,000, and I'm just going to say in admin costs, for the first 6 months of automating your invoicing and scheduling. Just imagine that you can reduce things by 30%, and then you can improve your revenue, that you can put money in a bank and leave it in there every month for just in case you get hit with a unexpected expense. AI tools, they can reduce costs, they can save you time, and they can improve client satisfaction. Now, I've got a link here and I'd like you to book a free 15-minute, 30-minute audit, AI audit with me so I can speak with you. But also we do have our AI bootcamp, which is going to be in 2 weeks' time, for example. And it's going to be over 4 days, and you get 1 day extra, for example, just to make sure people are, got their appointments, they know how to use it, for example. And we put this together for you, the tools that you can use in your healthcare business. It will customize your workflows so much easier. It will create a roadmap that's tailored for your business and your business alone. So what I'd love is for you to, if you know anyone, then give them the link, let them book to discuss the AI bootcamp, as well as the AI tools that you could implement in your business. Because what I'm also giving away is a free AI audit once we've spoken, for example. And so what I'd like is for you to book a free consultation today, for example, and you will get my exclusive AI implementation checklist as a thank you. There should be a link here for you to book. And what I want you to think about as well, because some people obviously are concerned about people losing their jobs and things like that. AI will complement the staff by handling the repetitive tasks, freeing them up to focus on higher value work. And yes, there may be some staff that will lose their jobs. Not maybe, that there is going to be some job losses, let's be upfront here. But at the end of the day, I think everyone has to learn how to use AI. Otherwise, you will be left behind. So I want you to get to know the AI tools that's right for your business. And it will also secure your data with AI tools. There's QuickBooks, there's Zoho for invoicing. They follow strict security protocols to protect your data. And we know that already, don't we? Most tools offer this as well. Customer support and provide ongoing support as well. I also provide ongoing coaching for the AI bootcamp participants as well. So let me help you to introduce AI into your business, because you don't want to do it the hard way anymore. It's time to stop that. We don't need to do that anymore. We need to make life easier for ourselves. We started this business with excitement, to enjoy, and to help one another. You started it for whatever reason, to help humanity, and this is something which is going to help you to help serve your clients to the highest standard that you could possibly do. And it can't be something that is detrimental, because you're here to support the greater good, for example. And yeah, there's going to be people that aren't, there's always the opposites, isn't there? But let's focus on the positive of what this can do for you in your organization and the clients that you serve, and to get back your time. Because I see too often as business leaders, as the CEOs of care businesses, that we're losing our time because we're so bogged down on everything. This is going to give you that time freedom back. You'll be able to go on holiday without opening up your laptop, because the AI is going to sort everything out for you. You're going to feel a bit strange, because you're going to think, oh, I haven't got anything to do. Well, yes, you do. Spend time doing what you want to do. You got that free time at the weekend, enjoy it. It can even do the on-call for you. So whoever's on call, they'll only be contacted if it's something that is, urgent. But the AI can deal with that. They can deal with shift swapping. They can deal with contacting and calling the candidates, the staff members, for example, and just letting them know that there's a shift. Can you do it? Yes. Then it goes right into the computer. Done. Straight to your invoice. Straight to timesheets. Tracking, it does the whole thing for you. It's something that is remarkable. And I'm super, super excited that you've got this time now that you can actually do this. And the price, my goodness, the prices are so amazing. Years ago, you would pay thousands to have something like this. And you'd be paying that. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. So I hope that you've enjoyed the follow-on. And basically, I was talking about the roadmap. I spoke about that earlier today at 2 p.m. I think the video's on here from earlier on, for example. If you haven't looked at all of those videos over the 4 days, then go through it. But what I'd like for you to do is to book a free 15-minute so that I can talk to you about how you can use AI in your business, and what tools would be good for your business, and what the pricing structure would be for that AI tool, for example. And if you want to join our bootcamp, the AI bootcamp, which is the first ever of its kind, I'm saying that because that's just me. I believe it's the first of its kind for care business, and I would love for you to join me so that you can at least see how it works. And then if you want it, then afterwards, then you go for it. But the AI bootcamp is for 4 days, and the price is $397. Plus you get another bootcamp as well. So it's like you're getting 2 for the price of 1. Because I'm so passionate, because I want to get business owners onto this as soon as possible. Because you're going to save money. And then when April comes, for example, in the UK, because obviously the wages go up, the national insurance goes up, for example, everything's going up anyway, at least you've got that money saved. So I see it as a winning situation for you. So I hope that you'll be able to book your appointment and we can have a discussion one-on-one online. And I look forward to going through with you and doing your AI audit for your business, for your care business. So I hope that you've enjoyed today's talk, and thank you for subscribing, first of all, for those of you that have, and thank you for your likes as well. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Take care, everyone. Bye.